Okay, welcome back to Secret Houses. In this time, we are going to talk about Scorpio woman, Pisces man. Scorpio and Pisces. Now, this relationship, right, is if it's going to last long term, it's going to be because of Pisces' high tolerance level and the Scorpio woman's loyalty. Okay, because despite what people or what you may hear more often about Scorpio women of them being, maybe treacherous or, downright evil or whatever the case may be, behind the scenes they are fiercely loyal people. Even to their detriment sometimes. However, I can get into that. The point that I'm making is that they're loyal. So if you see or if you know a Scorpio woman who is loyal to a certain person or a group of people for a certain amount of time, you can bet that they're probably still going to be loyal to those people until the wheels fall off. All right. So let me get into it now. Pisces man, Scorpio woman. There's a difference here with the quick temper of the Scorpio woman and the high tolerance level of a Pisces man. Don't mistake the mood swings of a Pisces man for real serious tempers as you would see in the Scorpio woman. They're different. Okay, the mood swing from a Pisces man is very short-lived and it's forgotten about like as soon as right after it happens. It's like done. Pisces man can go right back to smiling or whatever it is that they were doing before this, right? Scorpio is pretty different when they're angered about something. They take it more serious and it's more intense. All right, and it doesn't take much to trigger that within a Scorpio woman. So this is where the two differ. However, this is also where the two help each other out, because as a partnership, the Scorpio woman will adore the fact that the Pisces man is more reserved when something is happening, especially in an argument between the two, because a Pisces man will figure out a way to win by really not engaging and allowing the Scorpio woman to believe that they won by saying everything that they had to say, doing everything that they had to do, and then letting it blow over. Because as Scorpio woman, as long as it's not that serious to where it breaks the bond, Scorpio woman is going to come back. Scorpio woman is going to let the steam blow off and come back to what it really is, and it's going to go back to the way it was for the most part. You understand what I'm talking about? So it really depends on the bond that is there. And as I said before, once a Scorpio locks in, they're locked in. So this is what people got to understand, right? Despite their sexiness, they're very how should I say, provocative way of going through life, right? They really want to settle down, okay? They are very conscious of health things and stuff like that. So they don't want to catch diseases and stuff like that. I'm saying for real, like Scorpio women, they don't want to be the sleazy type, despite them having so much sex appeal. So you may hear about Scorpio women sleeping around with different people or whatever the case may be. They're really not going to be able to shrug that off in their younger years when they're more immature, because that's how attractive they are. Like, they're going to be involved in some type of relationship the same way other people are. The only thing is, with Scorpio women, it's more known, it's more of a thing, it's more of something to talk about because of the way that they attract attention. That's the way it's set up. What can I say, right? However, in the back of their mind, they want to settle down. And once they do settle down, they mean it. Like, when they're with someone, and it doesn't matter how good they look and everything, like, they will not cheat. They will not cheat. They will rather cheat when they're using it as a vengeful method to get revenge on their partner. Like, if they really find it that they have to separate with their partner, that's when they'll do it in a strike like that. So keep that in mind, Pisces man. Another thing though about as I said, the high tolerance of the Pisces man and the short temper of the Scorpio woman, right? This can also backfire and cause conflict, because the Scorpio woman, which I'm about to get into after that, the Scorpio woman wants to wants the same type of intensity sometimes to match hers. So she doesn't feel like she's the man in the relationship. Okay, so that whole Pisces nonchalant, or, being wise and saying, ignoring a lot of things, avoiding a lot of confrontation, that can also rub the Scorpio woman the wrong way and say, well, what am I, sleeping with a woman or something like that? And this brings me to another point. The Scorpio woman's mouth can sour this relationship, because a Pisces might laugh with them, like if they're that close, right? They're together. If you guys are together, a Pisces might laugh at a certain joke that they say because they're an item. However, Pisces may not find it funny, and then they're not going to be able to keep on doing that. They're not going to be able to keep on laughing at jokes that they feel are distasteful and they're not funny, right? So what happens is Scorpio woman's going to be like, what's up with you? What's wrong with you? Oh, you can't laugh at me or something like that. They're going to see that something's wrong, and then Pisces man is going to come out clean and be like, you know what, your mouth is terrible. Like, the way you talk about people is crazy. Like, why do you talk about people like that? You know what I mean? And Scorpio woman will go more on a tangent behind being addressed about something like that from someone that they love. Okay, so this can be a discrepancy in a relationship. Now, what happens, right? And this Scorpio woman is tricky, right? Because Scorpio woman loves power. So let me tell you the best way this relationship will play out. If the Scorpio woman comes to the Pisces man when a Pisces man is in a powerful position at a powerful time in a Pisces man's life, this could be great for them, because that's when you have really won the Scorpio woman's, not just her heart, but her mind as well. This is when her mind is locked in, because a Scorpio woman loves power, okay? She loves power. So when she's drawn to it, she'll come for you when you're at that level. If not, you'll be chasing a Scorpio woman, Pisces man, and that's probably not the best thing to do. I'm telling you that right now, right? Because it may hit off in the beginning, but after a while, Scorpio woman is smart. She's going to be like, you knew I was hot when you came on the scene, and that's why, I needed something to do, and that's why this whole thing happened. However, what I'm saying is this: if it doesn't happen like that, what happens is a Scorpio woman will appreciate the wisdom and the power of another man. And this can get you hot, Pisces man. This can get you to asking yourself, why are you in this situation? Because she could try to one-up you when this person is around, this other man is around, or, she'll do this comparing thing, right? And all water signs do it. Like a Pisces woman, she'll do it to see which man is smarter, right? Scorpio woman, she's going to do it to see which man is stronger physically. And a Cancer woman, she's going to do it just to see two men fight over her. And she'll try to keep the men in their life. That's a whole nother story, right? That's a whole nother video, right? However, I'm telling you, I'm going to detail the Scorpio woman's approach to things more. A Scorpio woman likes their men to be protectors, likes their men to be, even sometimes more than protectors, but like soldiers, to be like, more brute than anything and animated. And this kind of causes from an observational aspect, the Pisces man is going to see this as a confusing thing, because sometimes to do both is not logical. You understand what I'm talking about? So when you want like a soldier type man, or a Scorpio woman wants like a soldier, a brute, it's for entertainment purposes more than anything, because she's so powerful. She feels so powerful in her own personal being that she's fine with having someone who is not as intelligent as her. She's fine with having someone who is more animated and does a lot of joking around and stuff like that for her own entertainment purposes. So she stays like in the seat of control of power. You understand what I'm talking about? At the same time, as I said, she is attracted to power. So you can find yourself in a situation where, for example, like you're watching a movie and she'll say like, well, man, that Denzel, or whatever the case may be, right? And, it might fly over your head. However, if Denzel was in a room, you would really feel what she meant by when she said that. You understand what I'm talking about? And this is where you do either two things, Pisces man. You advance yourself by doing more things that can make you more powerful, or you realize it is what it is. Like, you're with her, cherish that in the moment, and don't look too much into the future, because a Pisces man is always going to be looking into the future and thinking, well, maybe I'm sleeping with the enemy. Maybe this is not the person that I'm supposed to be with. You understand what I'm talking about? So we have to think about that. And you have to look at that comparison thing that a Scorpio woman will do, because not only is she prone to being jealous of other people that's involved with your life, and this jealousy can spread beyond women. Like it can go beyond women. It can go into other men who are trying to befriend you or be close to you, and because she's got this whole like hawk eye thing going on, to where she's a protector. You know what I mean? And she likes to protect the people that are close to her. So she may interfere with those types of relationships that you have outside of her. So you have to be careful of that. And when she's doing this whole comparison thing, right? It's more than anything to see which man is physically stronger, because it gives her pleasure in seeing the struggle of power. It gives her power. You understand what I'm talking about? I know I'm supposed to be talking about relationship and compatibility. However, I gotta give you the ins and outs of how the Scorpio woman thinks and how the Pisces man responds to certain things, or may not know how certain things is going on. I gotta give it all to you, right? So, like, you will see Scorpio women, if you're a thin man, like, she'll probably often tell you to eat more or put more on your plate, because she wants you to be bigger. A Scorpio woman always believes that a bigger man will beat any man, and that it does not necessarily, matters don't necessarily need logic to be won. As long as the one with the more muscle wins and beats the other person up, then that's who the victor is. This is how Scorpio woman thinks, all right? So the intelligence does not match up, right? And in the long haul, it does. And see, this is what happens, though. With intelligence, they both learn from each other, because Scorpio woman operates in small, short spurts that are intense, right? So they're more short-term, but she definitely has, what do you call that word? Stamina. So she can continue doing this, and she's successful in mostly everything she goes for at this. So the Pisces man picks up on that. However, Pisces man is more slow and gradual and likes to go around things and try to connect the dots for the bigger picture. And at first, Scorpio woman is going to be like, huh, what? I don't even understand that. But as she hangs out and she gets to know you, Pisces man, she's going to adore that, because the mistakes that she makes along the way, because she's going to make some, especially with that short temper. She's going to, and just a quick behavior more than anything. She takes more action quicker than the Pisces man will. She's going to learn from her mistakes, and she's going to see how Pisces man a lot of the times can see, I told you so. Pisces man will often be able to tell the Scorpio woman, look, I told you so, right? So she's going to like that wisdom part about the Pisces man, okay? So that power that I was speaking about, that could be in the room when, you may feel like you're just a regular guy, and she'll do the compare and comparison thing. Pisces man, you really do have a one-up on most guys when it comes to power, because of your wisdom. You're smart. You just won't do what other men will do, and Scorpio women knows the difference. You understand what I'm talking about? She knows, especially from growing up, maturing, she knows the difference between how men can go at other men and, go at women that are not for them, and do things that are not good for them, and fail as a consequence. She's seen a lot of this growing up, and she knows the inner workings of how those things happen. So she will appreciate you being wise and smart no matter what, you know what I mean? But for the most part, you gotta, Pisces man, you gotta, if you're the more, if you're the more fun-loving type or more outgoing type, which happens with certain ascendants and certain placements inside of your zodiac sign, your natal chart rather, then this can be more of a blossoming relationship. So this is the advice that I'm also giving with that for Pisces man, because like, as I said, the Scorpio woman is going to want to be entertained. So, sometimes, because Scorpio women love children a lot, right? So sometimes they like to look at their spouse as a fun-loving child, a big baby. You understand what I'm talking about? So if you can if you already are one of those rather, and you can add your intelligence and wisdom with that, this relationship is going to be powerful, and it's going to last long, because as I said, Scorpio women are loyal, and so are Pisces men.
Don't play that in my house.